Hey guys, I got a new video for you today. Now, a couple of videos back, I showed you guys this blade right here that I picked up from Neptune Knives and Brous Blades, and that's the Triple Threat. Now, when I picked this up, the sheaths had not come in yet, so I got in contact with Neptune Knives, and he let me know that he had, gotten them in, and he was going to be shipping one out to me, and I received it, and I'm really pleased with it. The fit and finish on the actual sheath is very, very nice. There's it's a little bit open right here, so in case it has to drain. Then you got, holes in case you want to do some paracord or whatnot. Then you have the belt loop right here. Now it's, you can actually move this up or down, depending on how you want to carry it. Retention on the sheath is very, very good. It's actually a little stiff, but Neptune Knives did tell me that was the case, so to expect that. And then obviously there's the blade again, so fits in the sheath really, really nicely. And there you go. You heard that really, really aggressive click, so that's not going to fall out or anything like that. So I'm still really, really digging this knife. And if you guys haven't seen one in person, I definitely recommend that you guys do. I know Tough Thumbs just did a video where he added some really cool orange scales to it. I think it came out really, really nice. So, it's always something to think about. But I think the ones that come with it are really, really cool. I mean, it's got a really cool machine design on it, and it fits the knife really well. So, all in all, it's a really cool product. But while I was talking to Neptune Knives, I actually was on his site, and I noticed something else that had come in. So, unfortunately, I had to go ahead and pick one up as well, and this is what it was. I went ahead and picked up one of the Silent Soldier knives, also from Brous Blades, and this is the way that it comes from Neptune Knives. So let me go ahead and break into this right here, and here's the knife with the Kydex sheath, and then you also get this separate little bag with the beaded chain there. So it's obviously designed to be a neck knife. Now this is according to Neptune Knives, the Neptune Knives edition of the Silent Soldier. So it's going to be a little bit different from the first variant. And basically what it is, it's you get I think it's two-tone colors on this one, and then the actual blade design is a little different. So at first it took a little bit of getting used to these the two holes that come with it, and then I actually just figured it out. The secondary hole really doesn't play a lot of or doesn't come into play a lot with the way that you grip the knife. Basically you just stick your index finger in there, and then all your other fingers kind of fall into place, and you pull it out. So a really, really cool design on this. This is it's made out of D2 steel as well, like the Triple Threat. But obviously, as you guys can see, this has more of a spear point design to it. I believe the original ones were more of a Wharncliffe design, and I know that he came out with like a third variant that had more of a hawkbill design to it. But I think he only made a couple of those, and they sold out pretty quickly. Now this fits really, really nice in your hand, and there's actually a couple different options as far as using the knife. This would be the more traditional. You got your very aggressive jimping up here, and your thumb does not go anywhere. Once you have your thumb on there, your middle finger, fits in there really nicely, and then, everything else just kind of wraps around. If you had to use this in more of a punching style, you can actually stick your middle finger through here. As you guys can see, my other finger kind of goes in that groove right there. And then if you had to punch somebody, you have this really aggressive blade right in the middle right there, so that definitely does a lot of damage. And then just in the reverse, depending on how you want to hold it, if you hold it like this with the blade out, you've got your pinky in there, and then again that second hole really doesn't come into play as far as the hole goes, but your fingers wrap around there, and then there you go, you have it really nice and readily available. Now there is a little bit of a swedge design up here, and then that's so you can, if you're going to do any fine cutting or anything like that, you can have your thumb and index finger right up there, and it gives you really, really good control of the blade. So if you have to skin something or cut something very fine or anything like that, that comes into play really nice. So there it is. As you guys can see, it says Brous right there for Brous Blades, and a really, really awesome awesome knife. I mean, it's got a really thick stock on the blade itself, and it just weight is very, very manageable. It is a pretty, like I said, a pretty thick knife, so it's going to weigh a little bit more than your regular neck knives will, but you definitely have a tool that's got a lot of different options to it, so it really makes it a pleasure to carry it. Then retention in the sheath is really nice. It clicks right in there, so you can see. It's good to go. Very thin profile, so if you're gonna keep it under a shirt or anything like that, you're good to go. The good thing about it is, especially with the the cold weather, towards the holidays and stuff like that, this is definitely very easy to conceal underneath a shirt. If you're gonna have like a sweater or a jacket or something like that, why not carry something like this underneath, where all you have to do is reach in, pull it out, and you're good to go in case you have to use it. So I'm not sure if there's any more of this particular style of the Silent Soldier available. Again, I got this one through Neptune Knives, through his site. But I know you can visit Brous Blades directly. He has a YouTube channel on here as well, so if you want to check him out and stuff like that. But this one, according to the site, is the Neptune Knives edition. So if you go directly through the Brous Blades side, you'll probably get the one that has the Wharncliffe on there, unless you contact him directly and tell him you want this particular style. So again, this is the Silent Soldier and the Triple Threat. Both from Brous Blades and, courtesy of Neptune Knives. Let me know if you guys have any questions, all right? Thanks.